Hi guys, welcome to yet another thing that Josh is making me do.
Perfect. What's going on, guys? This is Josh Gowan.
Alex Gowan. I almost said rude.
Yeah, that's right. We got married. We are here at the Southern Yankee Bar and Grill, where America comes to eat.
Only if they're invited.
Only if they're invited. Yeah. Still doing discounts for furloughed workers, although the shutdown's over with.
It is?
Yeah. This week's episode is brought to you by Destination Crappie, the #1 place online to get all of your media things that are crappie related.
Specialize in media things.
What we're doing in this vlog, I'm going to give you a little run through, being that it's the first episode. We're just running through some of the hot topics in the crappie fishing world, the outdoor world, really just anything that we want to talk about and touch on. So kind of like the outdoor news, if you will. If they weren't professional newscasters.
It didn't report very much news.
Right. So we're going to roll through some topics. First topic, in Duluth, Minnesota.
Been there.
Duluth, Minnesota. This past week, an ice fishing tournament was canceled because of cold weather. The high was going to be -7 degrees.
It's a bit cold.
That's cold.
It's not super high.
That's cold. That's cold. The wind chill.
I was going to say, it must have been way colder than that with wind chill.
The wind chill was nope. No, that's the wind chill. It's not, the wind chill's not a thing. All right, the tournament was on Island Lake, which is somewhere up in Duluth. I don't know, but
I don't know. You want to call my grandpa?
It's got to be close. Yeah, Alex's grandpa lives in Duluth.
He does.
Yeah, it was a guide on Lake Superior.
Probably say that they were being wimps. And
yeah, shout out Duluth to the Anchor Bar and Grill.
Yes.
We went to the Anchor Bar and Grill in Duluth. They were on the show Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. They had fantastic cheeseburgers.
Delicious. For like $5.
Yeah, like a $5 cheeseburger. And then also, we were there on a Monday around lunchtime. They had a local beer that cost $3.50 for one beer or $3 for a pitcher of that beer. So I had a pitcher of that beer. And that's a great deal. The beer was awful. But the cheeseburger
wasn't that bad.
Well, it wasn't good. But the cheeseburger was great. But anyway.
For $3 a pitcher, it was delicious.
Right. Crappie Masters is holding the first leg of the Florida State Championship at the St. Johns River in Florida, February 1st and 2nd. That's coming up. St. Johns River, the most beautiful place I've ever fished for crappie. Alex does not agree. She also doesn't like Florida, though.
I knew you were going to say that just to get me to argue with you.
Well, I mean, you don't like it. I know you don't like it.
I know that's not true. I very much do like the St. Johns River. Don't exaggerate. I just don't think it's the most beautiful place you can catch crappie in America. Like you always say to everybody, like it's been voted on.
Yeah, it's my favorite. It's my favorite. And manatees floating around.
Count manatees.
And I can count manatees. I don't run into manatees anywhere else other than
You're
there.
talking about manatees beautiful?
But all the fish are black. Like they all have this kind of cool black
fish are
copper tint to them. Yeah,
it's not pretty. It just does not deserve title of prettiest place we've crappie fished.
I think it's the prettiest place I've ever crappie fished. Let's see. How about this little ditty right here? Minnesota couple caught 253 crappie over the limit.
What was the limit?
10 per person.
In one day?
The state limit in Minnesota, 10 per person.
No, I'm saying they caught all that in one day.
Apparently.
That's impressive.
I know. That's literally, they give the lake out here too. So the lake is a Lake Sisseton. I don't know. I'm awful with.
That's what I would get.
Apparently, fantastic place to crappie fish. I want to give a special. You want to pronounce their names? It's a 70-year-old and a 60-year-old.
Ooh,
and
no,
their names are. I don't even know what. I'll take a shot at it. Isabon. Exayachek.
There's no Zaya.
And Chanthon Fongism. I don't know. That's impossible. It's impossible.
There's no way it's Fong.
I don't know. It's impossible to pronounce. But anyway, special shout out to the Minnesota Department of Natural Resources for laying out those fish absolutely beautifully. I mean, I would never fish over my limit. But if I did, and I caught that many over my limit, the fine would be awful. Their fine's $3,000. But that would be my profile pic on Facebook. I'm just saying, that's a hell of a day crappie fishing. That's all I'm saying. I'd like to interview Zazabon and Chanthone and find out what were they using. I'm just saying.
Maybe it's European.
What a day of fishing. So next, little bass fishing news. Well, here's the thing: the Bassmaster Eastern Open Classic, or Eastern Open Tournament, not Classic, was at the Harris Chain of Lakes. The interesting thing about it is the first day of the tournament was a 3-day tournament. The first day, they had 50-mile-an-hour sustained winds, so they canceled day one. So then they made it a 2-day tournament where they didn't cut the field after a day. So everybody got to fish both days. So anyway, but Whitney Stevens caught 57.8 pounds in 2 days and won $45,000.
It's good 2 days.
Unfortunately, Bassmasters took the picture of him holding the trophy up while he was licking his mustache.
What?
Yeah. That's his tongue sticking out. That's the Bassmasters people. Just, I mean, be better than that.
Oh, maybe that's his in right now.
I don't even know how to release fish. That's a bad look. Oh, don't get me wrong. I'd be fine with $45,000. I'd take much worse pictures for $45,000. All right. Just leave it alone. Leave it alone. All right. Crappie Crazy, popular website. Crappie Crazy.
Right.
They've been around for 5 or 6 years. They are for sale now, apparently, according to their Facebook.
We're not going to buy them.
For $29,900. I know we're not going to buy them.
Just
I'm $29,845 short.
Oh, you're like only $29,480 short.
I appreciate that, girl. But Crappie Crazy, they've got 120-something thousand followers on Facebook. They've got a ton on Twitter, and they sell products. They have some of their own products. They sponsor some guys. Here's the good part. The owner will be trained in website design, social media analytics, marketing, and all processes involved in running a successful business. You're teaching someone to do all that. It's worth a solid amount of money.
Yes, if you could teach him to do that, that would be very helpful.
Yeah. Super Bowl picks. Super Bowl's coming up, guys. I don't know if you know this.
Everybody knows this.
Super Bowl's coming up. So, Super Bowl picks.
Oh, you're going first.
And scores.
No, I'm not prepared to put that on record.
Well, it's fine. It's New England Patriots and California Rams. Where they're from. Who cares? I don't know.
Los Angeles.
Whatever. But
girls.
I don't want the Patriots to win. So I'm going to go Patriots win 36-12. It's probably that's what if I had bet money on it, the Patriots are going to win. But I don't want them to win. I want the Rams to win. 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. They just get 4. They get 4 field goals. Yeah, Alex.
I think the Patriots will obviously win the Super Bowl. I wouldn't even trust Jared Goff to throw me my cell phone, let alone throw enough touchdown passes to beat Tom Brady.
Toss me the cell phone from a few feet away? No?
No. I mean, he's good sometimes, but no, I don't think they have a chance. But you never know.
But you're going to be pulling for?
Myself to win any side bets that I place. I don't care. I don't like either of them.
Go Vikings in 2019.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, we mean that for sure. Our search continues for a fishing van, a van.
A regular van.
Yeah, like an Econoline, a conversion van that we can convert into a camper van. So anyone out there with a really nice conversion van for just
low miles for
miles,
way under market value,
and so cheap.
We love to take it off your hands.
Just so cheap. If you have a van sitting around, right, that
you just don't want it.
You're not using.
Sick of paying taxes.
You're like those
for $10 a year.
Those two would look good in the van. You know what I mean? That's like we will drive your van. So we need a name for the show. I have a few ideas. I haven't told them to Alex yet. I'd like to see what she thinks about them.
And why is this entire thing you prepping stuff and me being completely unprepped? Seems
perfect.
Vastly unfair.
All right. First name, Vlogging Slabs. Vlogging Slabs.
It sounds like it's supposed to be a pun, but I don't think there is one.
All right. Fishademics. Because we're academics. And it's about fish.
You're purposely making these horrible so that I talk shit about. One of us is an academic.
I don't know about that. All right. Crappie News. Because it's crappy.
Like you're going to spell it PPY?
No, I'm going to spell it the same way. I'm just feeling like I'm like from the east and I mispronounced the word crappie.
Because our videos are awful? Like, is that the...
Yeah, I know. That's good. Alright, how about this one? You're going to like this one.
I don't think so.
A gallon of gallons.
A gallon?
A gallon of gallons.
No.
Alright, fine. Fish sticks.
I think that, I think South Park might have a problem with that. No. Also,
sure?
no. I'm not a fan of fish sticks.
Alright, this last one I know you're going to like.
Did you write down any real ideas?
No.
No, okay.
Alright. Spectacular whites. Because black crappie are specks, white crappie are whites. But we're white and spectacular, so spectacular whites. What do you think about that?
I think you found your new endorsement. Comes with a free hood.
What is your, you said you had one.
Oh, I said, well, mine wasn't purposely stupid, but it was, I was going to call it the Southern Yankee Update.
Southern Yankee Update. Thing is, we won't be at Southern Yankee all the time. I like to think we'll be
But
making
you'd
these
still be
updates
Southern
from
and
across
I'd
the world.
still be a Yankee.
That's true. Comment below on maybe some ideas for titles, or if you like some of the titles that we gave off there.
If
to
you like
name our new show.
any of the titles Josh said, just keep it to yourself.
No, it's fine. You totally comment on my titles on Facebook or YouTube, either one. And we appreciate it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week on
This thing.
Yeah, fish sticks.
No. It's going to be like
I would like to have gotten a lot of this out of you before we started recording.
Jay and Silent Bob.
I'm just going to start. So I'm going to go stop it and start it again
It's
because
like,
I feel like you're. I like your attitude.
Where you
I do,
say,
but you're.
Where you say like a lot of stuff and it's all stupid, and I say almost nothing with great facial expressions, and then say one really impressive.
That's perfect. That would be great.